Hey guys, we're gonna pull some energies to see what you got going on. Today I'm gonna lay off on the Who's deck because the Who's deck has been pulling the same energies out. Let's just see if we can get a different type of energy here. Somebody apologizing. Distance, like I said. Distance. This is from the Destined Love Oracle deck. Oh, okay. I forget who the person is, but anyway, distance comes out. So if you want to support my channel, I do personal readings, and also I make cups. My asset, not a liability cup, because remember, we're assets, not liabilities. And I also have my face, the Phoenix Empath Intuitive, on there as well on both sides. So some things is complicated and it's cold. See, listen, it's coming out. It's coming out the same exact way. Distance, complicated, and being cold. So somebody has been cold towards you, or I'm not taking those. Somebody has been complicated, distant, and cold towards you, or maybe they've been complicated and cold towards you, and you distance yourself. Airplane, you know. So okay, so the cards comes out exactly the way that I just said I wasn't going to take them out. So fertility. You've been nurturing a situation far too long, or there could be a baby involved. Extroverted is here. This could be an extrovert that you're dealing with. Toxic, somebody who is toxic, and you try to take a vacation, right? And retreat from this energy. You see this person walking away, but still something about it made you have a realization. We'll pull one more card and then we'll go from there. Yep, card comes out. Oh, yeah, it changed your energy, so you had to take action. So that is where we are. The bottom of the deck is contemplating or contemplation. And so here is apology at the bottom of the deck underneath the contemplation. But the energy is like your energy has changed. And so you had to take action because, you know, the extrovert energy, you know, person outgoing, and it's always complicated. It's always toxic. Yeah, you had to retreat from distraction to determine your own truth. This is hermit type energy, you know, and that's what I say. But the apology is here, not here. So that means that, you know, you were probably expecting an apology, but there's contemplation on if you even care about an apology, you know, because the energy is so off and not on this new level that you're on, and you're just like, you're over it. So that's kind of how I see this energy. I'm going to go ahead and pull from, you know, I haven't used my Old Faithfuls in a while, the archetype deck. Yeah. This is, who makes this? The person who makes the yin and yang decks, which is the, who makes the Untold Truths of the Heart. And I have her name at the top of my tongue, and I can't remember who she is. Oh, Lilith Designs. Look at these cards inside of this one. Lilith Designs. The person who makes the yin and yang decks is Lilith Designs, and also the archetype deck. So I'm going to pull from the archetype deck, and then I'll pull from the yin and yang deck to see the type of energies that we're facing and what we're dealing with. But yeah, that is where you are with the situation right now. You've distanced yourself from a complicated energy because it's been cold, toxic, and you had to take action. You know, you nurtured the situation, and now it's time for you to nurture yourself. But you were contemplating doing this, or you were contemplating taking action when it comes to Lilith. Okay, so the person who makes this. Now, the way she explained to me when it comes to this Lilith energy is that she was the rebellious one. She was the one who actually wasn't going to take shit from anybody. And so, therefore, sorry, I'm trying to move my cards. She wasn't going to be the one who takes shit from anybody. And I want to say it exactly how she said it because it made sense to me. Now, my Lilith is in Gemini. That just tells you that I'm all crazy and all mixed up when it comes to how I see things. So, I was going to try to read it to you. But, yeah, with the Lilith energy, it's just like this. How she explained to me was Lilith was Adam's lover, Adam and Eve. Lilith was Adam's lover before Eve came around. And so she was the one who set off and said, you know what, I'm not going to put up with this anymore, to just kind of summarize it. And that's what she did. She moved forward. So she explained to me, because I asked her, you know, what was your interpretations when it came to who Lilith is? And that's what she said. So she said, Here it is. It says Lilith's energy is a powerful feminine. She was the first woman and was rejected because she wanted to be equal to Adam, and he expelled and demonized her after. She is considered a dark goddess because she has rebellious energy that doesn't fit with conditioned roles, especially in modern society. So pulling her will always be about destruction, ego, conditioned programming, and or creation. On one side and on the low vibrational spectrum is rebellious, resistant, revenge, essential, and shadow cast by being rejected and misunderstood. And on the high vibrational side of the spectrum, she is about creation, freedom, and power. It says she is unstoppable when she is at her highest vibration, but first she must realize it. This is why, to me, she is the divine feminine energy operating in her truest, authentic self, unless she is reversed, where she is either on the low side of the spectrum and hasn't realized her full potential yet. And so that was her explanation of who this Lilith is. So if that resonates with you, it resonates. So again, after dealing with so many, if this is dealing with a male or a female, again, the person Adam made her feel like he casted her out, like she was rebellious, when that probably wasn't the case. The problem was is that Adam wanted somebody to be submissive and not to be on that scale, the same scale, or to walk that same path as him. And so to her, Adam was cold and complicated and toxic, and to him, Adam tried to put that same energy towards her. But she's like, you know what, with or without you, I'm going to do this. Call me rebellious. Look at these cards. I'll pull this one. Call me rebellious, but my soul, Gypsy Soul, right? I have a somebody on our channel named Gypsy Soul. But on my path of me wandering and figuring out my true passions, I'll remember that same thing. And so I'll be able to manifest what it is that I want. And, I don't have to wait on anybody or even contemplate what it is that somebody is going to give to me, because again, Sagittarius comes out, so it could be Sagittarius energy. But Sagittarius energy is also temperance. So balance. I'm going to balance it out. I'm going to create the things that I want. Virgo energy is the hermit energy, which I say hermit energy should always be Cancer, but that is the Virgo energy. So this could be about a Sagittarius, a Virgo, but it's toxic, whatever it is. And toxic Medusa comes out right next to the energy card. And at the bottom of the deck, this is somebody that you've been crushing on. So if that makes sense, if it resonates with you, we have the Knight here, somebody who's childish, that believes in, fighting instead of communicating. To me, that's kind of how I see this energy. Now we're going to pull from the yin and yang deck, because again, the person that's cold, that is toxic, and that you had to distance yourself from, will always try to sabotage you if they don't understand you, and they know that something about your creativity, your gypsy, your mysterious energy, or your way of balancing out the scales, or also going into hermit mode because of toxicity, is, and how you manifest with the wizard being here. Even though you crush on somebody, you still contemplate how you do things, and if they take you to that level, yeah, because it's a part of their control tactics. And so, like they said, Adam tried to control the situation and cast Lilith out as rebellious and as, all of these different things, when all she wanted was to stand equal by his side, if that makes sense. So Adam is still probably watching Eve, if that's the case. And so once you watch a person be able to still manifest in magician energy, no matter the season, and also not nurture them anymore and contemplate how they deal with them and how they change their energy, because of the lack and the doubts when it comes to how they feel. People don't understand that. People don't understand how Cancers are able to be that remembering and awakening is here. But people don't understand how Cancer is able to be, it's not a chameleon, but to be resilient when it comes to, rising from the ashes, being the phoenix, all of the stones, all of the coldness, all of the lessons that we have to learn. People don't realize that Cancers are able to bounce back from a lot, and especially when somebody's energy is changed after dealing with the cold energy, somebody who's toxic, and we know it, that's just how we are able to be our best, to rise from the ashes. You know, pressure busts pipes, and also pressure creates diamonds. And so that's the reason why people get upset, because they feel like you've been doing something or holding out on them. And that's not the case. My cards are in reverse. That's not the case. You're not holding out on the person. What you're doing is you're contemplating how to give them your energy, you know, because at one point you look at the situation like they disturbed your peace. You know, they disturbed your peace by trying to, okay, so as I say that, watch what card falls out. Hold on. As I say that, trying to disturb your peace, the Chariot card comes out and move and mess your confidence up, right? Card number 7. So, you know, they don't understand. You steady listen and try to figure out, why did they come in and try to disturb you, or just try to disturb your peace when you were good being a gypsy soul, when you were okay balancing out the scales, when you were okay going out, even though you probably didn't feel like it, you were just wanting that thing called love. And that's all we sit there and try to realize. Like, why did you bother me? Why did you make me have to doubt a situation? Why did you put me inside of your toxic environment? And also, when you were going to be cold and not know how to love me in the ways that I want to be loved. So why would you, and then you want to turn back around and spy on me, and then try to make me be deceived as something that I'm not, when I just, all I wanted to do was to create and to balance out and to, you know, have a harvest, or, you know, have something with you, you know, and go on retreats and vacation. But instead you made me pull my energy back, right? Because the retreating energy is here. So that's all that goes through our head when we're wondering about why a person plays games with us, you know, because this is unsure energy. Yeah. Why do I have to surrender to an experience or a situation? I'll pull these cards over because they tried to come over. Yeah. Why? Queen of Cups energy and anxiety. Why did you want to knock me off my shell? All I was a person who looked you in your eyes, made you feel understood, you know, and loved you for who you were, but yet and still you want to make me have sleepless nights. Why? You know, and yeah, so now only thing I know how to do is to remove my energy and walk away, you know, walk away and have a new beginning for myself, to have the courage and the desire and try to stay positive in a situation to where I know I don't want to be. Look, the Empress is in reverse, right? So the Empress being in reverse is just letting you know that, you know, this person was selfish and they were impatient and made you feel overwhelmed. And so what you had to do is turn around and work on yourself, whether you knew the situation. The moon energy is unknown. Whether you knew the situation that you would be in once you decided to work on yourself. Because at one point, yeah, it manifests the things that you want. But at one point, with the Queen of Swords being in reverse, you know, you had to distance yourself, and their tongue was very sharp. So it's like sharp tongue, distance, and cynical is the Queen of Swords in reverse. But, you know, you knew that wasn't the energy that you wanted to be in and that you even wanted to have. So therefore, when it comes to feeling backstabbed, when it comes to struggling, when it comes to saying, no matter the situation you find yourself in, there's always hope. Have faith, be optimistic, and focus on self-care, you know, and that's what you had to do in order for you to have your rewards, your victory, your success, and your good news, because you had to stop overthinking and stop holding on to the memories and move forward, you know, move forward. And yeah, because the Justice is in reverse, you know, and so with the Justice being in reverse, this is just letting you know that, you know, you had to, you know, feel like you were feeling like it was unfair, and you felt guilty at the same time, but you knew that you were feeling punished because the Ace of Swords is in the reverse, is letting you know that there had to be separation or difficult times because of the confusion. And this is unsure energy. You didn't know when this cycle was going to end and when this Emperor would actually be able to be stable enough, or stop being angry or having a lot of chaos, and step in their power, you know, in the power of the Emperor, having the power and the authority. But you were just sitting up there like, I don't know what's going to happen here, because my Nine of Wands in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, 9 years. So we have the 10 out, the 8 here. So this is the 8th year. We have the 9th year here, but the 9th year should be in the upright with success, great love, and rewards. But in the reverse is overspending, materialistic energy, and financial insecurities. So this person puts you in a financial bind every time you dealt with them. And so with the emperor, that's because they haven't stepped up into their power of being the emperor. So now the contemplation and the lack that you had when it came to the 5 of swords being here. So we have 5, we have 8, we have 9, and somewhere in there, I wanted to say it was like the 10 of pentacles, but I'm not sure, I can't remember. But the lack and the doubts came in because you're not going to have this. It's always going to be a place where you start overspending. And then also we have the 9 of wands here, and excuse me, the 9 of cups here. And the 9 of cups is so for you to get out of the lack and the doubts and to get over this crush, you had to contemplate what it was going to take for you to get to your dreams, enjoyment, and happiness, which is, oh, sorry, y'all can't see that, which is the 9 of cups energy. It's just the bottom of the deck. Which is the 9 of cups energy. So in order for you to get to that point and to have the insight and knowledge to know what's causing you sadness, and knowing that you give to this situation wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same yourself, and you've been patient when it comes to this union, when it comes to this friendship, when it comes to this connection. But remember, strength is not always physical. Your patience, compassion, and gentle spirit is what makes you strong, not the sharpness of your words. You want a King of Wands energy, somebody who understands what it is to lead, a true leader that leads from the heart, not from the pockets, right? Inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. You want somebody to inspire you to be better, but the Page of Cups is here. And so the Page of Cups lets you know that there's opportunity and invitation and affection outside somewhere, but you juggling this energy, but juggling the energy with this cold and all these different types of energy, the doubts. You have to put that to an end and change your belief systems and understand that with the clarity comes realization, and also something that can only be understood through experience, which is the High Priestess energy. But when you are the Queen of Pentacles, it's good to have your financials in order, because the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's feminine, fertile, and sensual. But the thing is somebody who has all of the coins, but not if you're in this energy of giving to people where you're being toxic to yourself. So in order to have your Ace of Cups, the opportunities, the great love and joy, with the Knight of Pentacles energy, it has to be, you can't get the results without first doing the work. Show up, work hard, and keep pushing every day. Realize what the heartbreak and where it came from with the 3 of Swords energy. Seek liberation, find a way out, and also trust in yourself with the 2 of Swords. The indecisiveness, you have to find solutions to difficult situations, and you have to be able to make plans to travel with the 2 of Wands and have new ideas. So that entails, turns around, makes you have to walk away, 6 of Swords energy, from and have a new beginning, change, and new love, maybe, but you have to understand why you're protecting and why you're defensive and why you're still having hope, because the Page of Wands energy is yesterday is history. You're not holding on to the past right here. Tomorrow's a mystery. You don't know what's going to happen with the Moon energy. The only thing that's real is this present moment. So the communication is going to come in. You're going to keep taking on burdens until you have a completion, and realize that if people don't want to work with you as a team, and even though you can keep going into hermit mode and going out of hermit mode, you have to know what is causing you to feel insecure. And remember, what you want at the end of the day is a king that is loving, compassionate, understanding, that truly brings you the happiness and tranquility that you seek. And with the 10 of Cups energy there, you want somebody that's going to say happy life, happy wife, not with the toxic energy where you have to be patient and then finally come to a realization that you have options, and also you look for a new direction. You have to do this with confidence, and you got to take a leap and know that the boundaries that you set will bring you the 4 of Wands energy, which is peace, happiness, and harmony. And there's the 10 of Pentacles, and also a carefree, harmonious, and happy love. So after 10 years of waiting for this energy, 9 years of financially being suffering, 8 years of working on yourself, or finally getting to the point of the 8th year of working on yourself, 5 years of struggling, and just realizing that in order for you to have this growth, the Page of Pentacles is here. Never stop learning, because if you think you know everything, then you know nothing at all. And that's the situation that I see when it comes to this energy. Now, again, it could be Virgo, it could be Sagittarius, but I feel like this is your energy telling you what it is that you need to do. So that is this read. Let me pull from the messages of the heart, and then I'll pull from the law of attraction energy, because again, you have to learn what the control tactics are of people and why you start to remove your energy. So once you get through that growth, then you'll understand what it takes in order for you to get and to move forward and to move and rebuild better, stronger, and wiser, which is the tower energy. So that is how I see that energy. You'll understand what you need to do in order to get to there. So this is the card here. All right. And it says, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is deep as the ocean. So maybe somebody is saying that for you or to you. Now I'm going to pull from the law of attraction deck to see what comes out. But yeah, you have to be able to manifest change. You have to be able to see through the bullshit. Even though you don't want to, you have to see what's controlling you. High vibes. Surround yourself with positivity. I already said that right here. And it says, connect with yourself, source, solfeggio, I don't know what that is, frequencies, and your tribe. So you have to, find a new tribe, and past programming is at the bottom of the deck. Choose your beliefs. It says that with the high priest, not the high priestess, but the Hierophant. False stories, external conditioning, make decisions that support goals. And so that's what you're doing now, is you're making decisions that will get you to this rewards, your happiness, your rewards. And then now we're going to pull from the question deck, because that is a question that I'll leave you with for you to answer for yourself. You don't have to answer in the comments. You can just ask yourself the question and go from here. But this is you understanding that dealing with coldness and all this other toxic energy is not what you're trying to deal with. You want high vibes. You want to remove the past programming. Remember, yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment. So enjoy it. How can I see things for what they are instead of what I want them to be? That is a good question. That's at the bottom of the deck. The next one is, what does happiness mean to me? So ask yourself, is happiness this cold, controlling, toxic, complicated energy? Or is it something else? Is it just because you're crushing on somebody? Is it building? Is it stable? What is happiness to you? What are my primary components of a happy life? So again, it's you questioning your life and how you want it to be and why you decided to remove yourself. What does happiness mean to you? And so I think that's what I'm going to name this. All right, you guys, I'm about to cough, but I love you guys. I'll be on again. Love you. Oh, wait, I didn't say my affirmation. See, I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, addictions. And remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.